Здравствуйте, my name is Andrei and welcome back to Minecraft. In the last episode I try to remember, it was a week ago. We expanded the house a bit. I just fell almost to my death. We finally got home from like a massive journey from another portal. And basically just did a whole lot of things, delivered a whole lot of things back here. I had to like spend a while organizing it after the end of this episode. And I think today we're just going to mostly work on expanding the house a little bit and making it look a bit better, since I've been saying I was going to do that, but I haven't actually done that yet. So that's what we're going to begin working on, and once I've actually decided what it is I'm going to do, we'll start on it. Okay, well the obvious answer for what we should do first is to actually build the pool at the bottom of this thing that we would use to jump the horse off of and into. It's it may not sound like a good idea, and it's probably not, but it's still something we're gonna do. So I require a bucket. Well, I am not taking any risks. We're just going ahead and making this quite large. I could be doing this with precision, but that would require actual thought, and that is not one of my fortes, so we're gonna pass on that. I mean, look, it's already almost perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Except for... perfect. Now to test it out and either have a success or kill my horse. Okay, Anatoly, do or die. Okay, we almost died. Probably gonna extend that out a little further. Now, the one thing that I had failed to think of was exactly how I get back in there. Because getting him in there in the first place was challenging. Yeah, I should probably work on that. Alright, well, that took a while longer than expected because I had to reshuffle the dirt a bit over there to make it actually kind of accessible to the horse. So let me go ahead and bring us over there. Okay, that did a lot less damage than I was expecting, but I'm kind of okay with that for relatively obvious reasons. So I just kind of built like an alternate way to get in here, and then I still just... You stay there, and I guess I should probably find some sort of way to gate this off, but we will deal with that at a later time. Next step is probably the floor below that. I don't really know what the floor below that needs to be, but we could probably kind of expand a bit down there. Figure out something to put down there now that we've got this place done. I'll probably add some more stuff to here eventually, just that way it's more than just literally where the horse is. I'll probably move my dogs down here. I'll go ahead and do that now, actually. And after that, maybe we'll do... I've already got storage. Maybe we'll do like all the different crafting stuff or something like that. Like we'll move all this down there. Furnaces. And that sort of thing. Okay, I realize now that the dogs can't actually go down ladders. So I guess you're just gonna stay here. But that's okay. Don't you even think about it, Anatoly. You're not leaving. None of my prisoners, I mean, pets, escape. Well, as somebody who was smart and stuff and then probably died one day said, the best solution to a problem is always the simplest one. So we're literally just going to drag the llama in here. Get in here. Good llama. You're back on this. I don't really know how to keep you in here. I'm just gonna... This is a temporary solution. And I'm just gonna assume that you have the common sense to not jump off this. Is that common sense well-founded? Probably not, but I suppose we'll see. Well, now, several minutes later, I mean, granted, I'd already mostly finished with that by the time the event of the llama came around. But we've now got this space open to use, I guess. And we're gonna start by going ahead and placing most of this kind of random crafting stuff in here. I'm probably also gonna move in the, what would you call them, the furnaces. They are a little bit more annoying to place though. Okay, so for the moment we've just got a massive stack of these furnaces and somebody somewhere is unhappy. I don't really know where the zombie is. Kinda doesn't matter. But we are gonna go ahead and take a look at this place a bit. It is admittedly still just kind of being... Oh, this is where he is. Okay. On guard. I really hope you're not the llama from up there. Okay, some of my armor's like... Oh. Thanks, Minecraft. Anyway, I completely missed what it was I was here to do, which is to look at this. And there's like nothing on it yet, so it looks a little weird, and we're also going to be expanding into the mountain sort of soon. Well, it'll be pretty close to hitting the mountain, but it's not actually ever going to hit the mountain until it gets like on the ground. So that's kind of nice. And yeah, the expansion looks okay, and I can kind of slowly start destroying the scaffolding. Because right now it's literally being held up by a very lopsided pillar of dirt, but we're not going to worry about that. Okay, well, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a more expanded stairway all the way actually up the mountain so it's a bit easier to get here. Which is going to require the felling of many a tree in this beautiful biome filled with flowers. Which reminds me of that one song by Talking Heads, I think it was. The Nothing But Flowers song, because when I'm done cutting down trees here, all that's gonna be left is it's nothing but flowers. Shup, shup, shup. Shup, shup, shup. You know what, I may be turning over a new leaf. I'm actually going through and replanting these. Maybe not out of goodness, but just out of the fact that I don't want to have to find a new place to cut down trees from whenever I need more. Okay, well, as it turns out, I massively overcompensated for exactly how much I was going to actually need to put this together. So, I mean, I guess better more than you need than less than you need, but I guess I've got plenty of wood left over now, so that's nice. Did get to clear out a bit more of the, what would you say? I did get to clear out a bit more of this area here. I need some of these fences though, just to make sure that it all kind of stays where it needs to be. But, you know, looks kind of nice now. So now we're going to try and like go up here, go through the whole cycle of getting in and out of here just to make sure that it all works the way I'd like it to. So first step is not dying. A little close, I'll probably have to work on that. You just shot my horse. You've committed a mistake. I also realize that my horse is now low in health, so rather than screwing around, we're gonna go ahead and... Is that a... yeah, that is a creeper. Creeper! Aw, man. Okay, so anyway, we go up here, and then we go to the side. Okay, yeah, pretty simple exit. No! God dang it on the Tholi. Okay, if nothing else, it's very possible to get up here way faster than it was before. So I'm definitely a fan. So there we go, I'd say that's some pretty good progress right there. We made it much easier to actually get into this freaking monstrosity of a mountain building. Let's go ahead and make the jump ourselves. I really need to extend that out a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that now in the pitch black of night, because that is an amazing idea. Honestly, I should just start like growing crops around here as well. It's such a completely unsafe location, but it would just seem so fitting somehow. I don't know exactly why, but we're not going to worry about that. Hey, piss off. Heck off. There we go. I also just realized there's like a hole in that, but we're not going to worry about that. Oh, he blew up one block. I'm kind of disappointed by that. So also this entire place doesn't look particularly good, but we'll fix it at some point. Okay, there's like actually no extra water flow. That's kind of surprising. Well, there we go. Now there's much less of a chance of us dying here. I should probably mark it with torches or something. Mark the ends of it with torches since I'm out of torches for other things right now. There we go. I should probably close this off as well. There we go. Perfect. Alright, well now we've got quite a good bit of stuff done on here. I'm not really sure what the next floor would need to be. I could probably eventually move the nether portal into one of these rooms, because then it would look a lot better than it just kind of sitting on the random side of the mountain here. I could maybe even consider moving the chickens in here, but I feel like the prospect of just leaving them sitting up here in this frozen hellscape is just kind of funny to me. So, you guys are probably going to stay here. I'm also just throwing your children at the ground, but we're not going to worry about that. Wow, I got one chicken out of that. I'm very disappointed in you guys. You guys need to work harder. You see, chickens are dumber than cows and sheep and, pigs, therefore I feel less bad about, well, that. See, I would never do that to you. I would just do this to you. I actually kind of feel bad now, and I'm sorry. Anyway, bit of a shorter episode today, but that's just because it took a while to actually go out here and get the resources needed to make this stuff, and then actually building it, especially with the kind of, what's the word? Completely and entirely antithetical to building properly in Minecraft method that I've used of building a house from the top down in between a cliff. So it takes a little longer than one might expect initially. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll try and keep doing this series on Wednesday until I don't know when. But Minecraft is probably going to take up the slot for a while longer. Probably until I beat the Ender Dragon, unless people want me to continue after that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it's a little bit on the shorter side. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Ring the bell, blah blah blah. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!